All right. Let's talk about today's build. Today's build is actually in partnership with Efuse and OXO. OXO is a convenience store chain that's located in in Mexico as well as Latin American countries. So we partnered up with Efuse to give this PC away. It's actually, I think they already picked the winner, but this is a PC that they use in that promotion. So we're building it today. It's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna be all red themed. We're starting off with a 12600K, 10-core CPU, fantastic CPU, especially paired with a 3060 Ti. Great little card there. We're putting this all in the brand new HYTE Y60. You guys have probably seen this before. Really nice looking case. We got red cables, so we're gonna have RGB RAM, Deepcool Castle cooler with Lian leaf fans all throughout, and we got the AORUS Master 3060 Ti. It's gonna have the RGB on the fans. It's gonna look really crazy, especially with the vertical GPU mount going on the HYTE case. It's our first time, I think, building on the HYTE case on stream, so you'd be a little bit patient with us. We don't really build in this case too often because it's more of an aesthetic case, not necessarily an airflow performance style case. So for this one, it's gonna look really cool. That being said, let's get ready to start building this beauty. I will see you guys over at the build station here in just a second. Pretty decent setup, yep. All right guys, we're gonna top down, get started on this motherboard. Show you this beautiful AORUS board we're working with today. There we go, Chad, look at that. Good looking board from AORUS. Really sharp looking board. I always make really aesthetically pleasing boards, definitely very futuristic. All right, NVMe drive today, guys, is the Kingston KC3000. All right, guys, KC3000's in. Next, we're gonna get our guard back in. Actually, I'm gonna leave this off for now because I'm not sure if we're gonna need that mounting point. We're gonna put it off to the side for now. Next, we're gonna work on the CPU. Board looks good, no bent pins, as we like to see. And we go with a 12600K. So we got going on here with the Castle. Do we have a 1700 series ready? We do not. I'll have to go get a bracket for this chat. Wait a second. This is not the Castles were made before the 1700 series socket came out, so we have to get a bracket or a mounting kit for it. All right, we're gonna get our mounting bracket for the 17 series in here. I'll stick that to the back. Nicely stuck in there. We're good to go. Next, we're gonna work on our RAM. 6000 CL40 today from Kingston. Just a really good DDR5 kit. Snappy, good quality RAM. It's their Fury, which is a good quality kit. Looks really nice and sleek, good performance, lifetime warranty from Kingston. Just a really good looking kit. Kind of goes to the aesthetic of this build, all the lines, the detail, things like that. They look really good. There we go, and with the RAM. All right. Everything is in here. We've got our CPU in, we've got our NVMe drive in, our RAM, we've got our bracket for our cooler. Next, we're gonna work on getting the case out, guys. Get the brand new HYTE Y60. Looks like a Nintendo Switch case. I can see that. I can see that. The back of it feels a lot like a 011. The back internal side right here, very 011-ish. Oh, there's fans on the bottom for intake. I didn't even realize that there's fans down here, Chad, on the bottom for intake. That's pretty cool. And the exhaust fan will be going out. We got a 360 top rad. We're ready to work on motherboard chat. All right, guys, above close up. There we go. No, they're not LTT. They're not an LTT. No, it's not an LTT screwdriver. The Pittsburgh Tools electrician screwdriver. This is really great, really nice grippy rubber, magnetic tip, non-conductive, so it's just really good screwdriver for a lot of hand turning. We're gonna put the riser cable on. It comes with its own riser cable, chat. So we're gonna put this in right now. There we go. It's all in. That's in. Now we can work on the standoff for the M.2. There we go. Get the front close-up view now. Get the motherboard in. See what it looks like. Looking clean. What do you guys think of the case so far? You guys like it? Chat, you like it? The glass is just held in by three screws right here. They're not even captive, they're just 3 regular set screws. You take this glass panel off so we get into the case more. Pops right off here. There we go. So far, cable management is pretty solid. I'm gonna give you guys a close up here in a minute once we get everything tied and cleaned off. A lot of space to work with because you can actually run the controller on the bottom floor here underneath the power supply for like RGB. I'll show you where we're at. But yeah, the back's pretty much all cable managed. All the factory cables are already cleaned up. Doesn't take long to zip them against the side panel right here, running up the side and underneath the back right here. we have the bottom all unzipped on the bottom, so it's pretty clean. Alright, so we can work on rear exhaust fan. We can work on the side fans as well, which we'll need to do. But I was thinking, like, where are we going to mount? I was like, where are we going to put this AL controller? We're just going to put the controller down here. There we go, looking good. So this is kind of like, almost like a, Ronnie, it's very similar to like an Evo in terms of like the modularity aspects of it. I'd say the Evo's a little easier to work in. This has its, I see where people are like this. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing looking. The way it mounts is damn clean. It goes down just like that. Boop. Just like that. It's so clean. The way they did this up top is actually one of the better ones I've seen out of a case manufacturer. The way they mount the rad up top here, the fans. You never even know that. How come you never even, outside of the cables, you never know there's rad up here. They almost disguise it in this tray. And it does make this mounting a lot easier. I'll say the Castle is one of the longer rads in the industry right now, and it barely fits. Just if I give you guys an above cam, you can see how barely it fits in this, the 360, because it's a longer 360. You can see how it barely fits in that space. Looking good though. Looking real good. All right. One more fan, power supply and cables, mounting the pump, and then the GPU. All right, so I'll show you the back. Cable management is actually surprisingly really good in this case. I'll let you guys peek at that really quick while I start working on the pump. All right. Onto the power supply and the cables. Chat's gonna look really good here in a second. CableMod cables. Some nice blood red, almost blood red type of cables from CableMod. We got an RMX 750 today. All right, they give us clear cones. No, that's a no-no. SATA 24 pin, it's our EPS, 30 pin PCIe. There you go, there's GPU. All right, there we go. All the cables we need there, everything else back in the bag. You do need some black cones, but you can't use clear cones on this, you gotta use black. All right, we got red clear cones to go with it. From AORUS. We have actually AORUS cones, they're in clear red. All right, let's crack these open, start working on the cables, chat. Got these nice red cones to go with it. All right, all the cables are in, this power supply, we'll start working on that now. All right guys, here's the rear cable management view, looks good. We're working on back here, all the beautiful cable management. These are cables for our GPU, everything else is in cable managed. These are gonna be going to our RGB hub, which we're gonna work on next. 1, 2, and then the third's tucked back here. They're all gonna sit right here on that tray. We're gonna start working on that next. We're working on the GPU. Show you the cables in the back while I get the GPU out, chat. Oh! Sorry about that. Sorry it's a little longer. Back here, things look good. No 3060 Ti today, chat. Looks great though. This card will look really good in this case. The aesthetic and the design we're doing look really good. Here we go. We'll hear the thump today, chat, because it's going to be one at a time, but we'll get this GPU in. There we go. Case looking roomy, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I wouldn't say for a 4080 build. Definitely, it's too close to glass in my opinion for a 4080. People that are putting them in there right now, other builders, I would stay away from it. If they're doing it, I would stay away from the 4080 in this one. I'd say like 3060 Ti, 3070 Ti is your peak. Then you're getting really hot too as well, because the glass is right here, chat. This is a too slim, this is a too dim card. Look how close this is. The glass is right here. You guys can see it. So you're suffocating it. Even though you've got air blowing below it, you're still suffocating the fresh airflow and the cooler blowing into the rad. There we go. Oh, it's much better. That's a crazy looking system, chat. What do you think? Guys ready to boot up this beautiful PC?
Guys, thanks for another awesome video. Thank you for stopping in and showing us some love here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And remember, we build these PCs you see live here on our YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now over at twitch.tv/Stince. Come over, say hello, watch us build a PC, and ask any questions you have, and let's go.